Hangouts, huh? And hello, everybody. It is Tuesday, January 23rd, 2018. We are airborne again. I don't know why we're running two separate Hangouts. Well, I don't know what the hell happened. Let's see. Let's get that up there. See if we're coming out to the side. Testing, testing, testing. We've got to make sure we got the right one going there. Gotta wait a minute. That's weird. Like we got two open here. That's really weird. Oh, shoot. All right, there we go. Yeah, I had two of them open simultaneously. There we go. Okay, hey everybody, Line Screw the Magnificent, Johnny P, Keith Gregory, welcome aboard, my friend. It is Tuesday night, the 23rd, and if they can hang out every night, so can I. So they'll tell you, you don't have a life on YouTube, but boy, they don't ever miss 1 minute. 24/7. And good evening, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. Yeah, Andrew's great, isn't he? He's got a great channel. He's a lot of fun. And he survived the Hawaii missile attack, which is kind of cool. Tonight, yes, you almost managed to be in first tonight. And a sort of sunny day today was kind of nice. We've kind of caught a break from this miserable not miserable, but just kind of damp and mucky weather. Let's see. My wife hates when I come first. Johnny P. Oh my. So, good evening, Tom. Tom, how are you feeling? Tom is a really one of the really decent guys I've met lately on another chat. That has been really a nice guy, and he's kind of been through the mills, so I'm glad to welcome him over here. Well, it is Tuesday night. I'm usually on TR Preppers chat, but he didn't. I guess he had some kind of problem tonight. Great, about 75% better. Yeah, I know you had some previous stuff years ago, and you got to be careful about complications. I did a video this morning about flu. And how flu is sweeping the nation now, and there's so many hospital beds that are taken up with flu patients. And if you're a prepper, you really need to get some of those face masks just to have them in your prepping kit, because they could be very important. They could save your life at a time of national calamity where medical care is scarce and injuries are many and disease starts to prop up. Wearing that mask could be the difference between life and death, and that is for sure. So I always recommend everybody gets them. So what's going on with you guys? The Lacey Rocks thing rolls on, about Lacey Rocks and camper van Elvis, and that's been interesting. It's been kind of a quiet day today, and yeah, we just all sit and wait. And it's kind of got to the point where I something caught in my throat, where I kind of think now it doesn't even matter anymore. You know, Lacey Rocks is now as insignificant on the scene as could be. Her significance will only rise if Elvis's channel gets terminated. Then the significance will grow exponentially once again. Let's see. Line Screw said, flu eluded me as I went to Hawaii versus Arizona. No regrets. Yeah. I heard they had a big, yeah, I think you were better off to go to Hawaii anyway. I mean, if I compare Hawaii, hey, Hammond Bager, if I compare Hawaii with Arizona, I mean, there's no comparison. I mean, I know Arizona is nice. You got some nice cities, but man, when you're in Hawaii with those trade winds blowing, and you're down on Hotel Street and Baratania, King Street, You're living the life, brother, out on the Farrington Highway in the King Kamehameha, Queen Liliuokalani. I remember all those names. Kohio Kalakala Avenue. Elvis has told me I'm no longer banned. Yeah, nobody should be banned. You're a nice guy, you Lion Screw. Everybody likes you. You're a nice guy. You're a sweetheart. But it doesn't even matter. I'm starting to think it doesn't even matter anymore for you see Lacey Rocks pulling the BS move of I got my money out there, like bullshit. Prove it, right? Did the king get his money? Yeah, he got his money yesterday. Yeah. Now Lacey Rocks is trying to protect the fact that Lacey Rocks got stung by this stinger got stung, and she's all trying to. I love that, like I'm being a tough guy. I got paid. I got my money. Yeah, sure you did. I'm not sure. Hey, Carl, how you doing? I gotta laugh. Nobody can ever admit they got punked, but it's funny. We just sit back and laugh. There's a whole crew of people that are just watching this thing and they're just laughing their asses off at this. All these people get into their star chamber and they think that that's the whole universe of people that are on top of this, and it's really funny. There's a gigantic, enormous universe of people that watch this and they just sit back and watch the dumb clucks running around. Hey, Rudix, how are you? Nice to see you. He's a very nice guy. Hookers and blow for. I wouldn't spend a dime on anything. It's like I told them. Elvis is in a tough strait, man. There's no doubt about it. Zero doubt about it. You can't. That thing could go at any time. Anytime. I'm not sure, Carl. To tell you the truth, honest to goodness, if I were him and I'd play close to the vest, I wouldn't spend a dime. I'd be living on ramen noodle. No, wait, I do anyway. And not spending a thin dime in that. But I just think it's funny, the egos are so large that nobody can admit that they got stung on something. So, hey, Violet, nice to see you, honey. Long time no see. I hope you're having a good night. So it's almost to the point where Lacey Rocks doesn't even matter anymore. Only to the point if Elvis gets taken out, then it'll be really... You'll be seeing part 2 of the whole saga. That'll be a lot of fun. How have you been, Violet? I haven't seen you for a long time. Hey, Phil, nice to see you. How's everything in the UK? Early in the AM over there on Wednesday morning. Line Screw, what does your travel plans look like coming up? Are you... we're putting it in. Nobody cared about me flying coach to Hawaii this year. Yeah, I always fly coach. Hi, Diane. Diane, I loved your car. Your car is so cool. Did you see the suggestion I made? If you're going to do a video, rather than hold the camera like that, just turn it sideways and then push the start button. Then you won't have the letter boxing, the pillar boxing on the side there. Violet says, I'm nice. I am, thank you. I missed a lot of the drama that's been going on. It'll take me months to catch up. Yeah, that's exactly right. God save the Queen. No, but I've been having fun. I try to be straight up with both sides on stuff that I really kind of have to list. I really am I am truly in the middle because I don't like e-begging. But I also like people to have freedom. So it really does cut right down the minute. And I can't stand bullies and especially bullies that hide. And I just think it's really funny. So I'm right out there in the middle and right in the open. Yeah. And I'm honest with people and tell people what's going on. And I tell people what I think and try to show people proof of things. Yeah, I couldn't believe Line Screw. I mean, Andrew, I couldn't even believe standing there in Hawaii when that missile alert goes off, and wow, I mean, can you imagine the fear that this is the real thing, man? This could be an incoming strike. Yeah, I like the trolls too. I think the trolls are funny as hell. I mean, you look at some of the stuff Stickers puts together. You look at the stuff Poon puts together. You look at Norbecker. I mean, if you can't like that stuff, get the hell off of YouTube. You don't belong there. If you can't take parody, if you can't take a joke, then you're the joke. Let's see. Diane says, "Oh, thanks. Yes," I replied back to you. Believe it or not, my car is worth almost half of what I paid for 11 years ago. You have a beautiful car. I love the scoop on it. I love the color. It's an awesome car, Diane. I enjoyed the video. Next thing I want you to do is do a little walk around. Take your camera out and don't dox yourself out. Don't give your location. Go to a supermarket somewhere or a Walmart and just go around the parking lot and do it. So, hey Ron, nice to see you. All the handsome Australians and Brits coming. Yeah, Lionscrew's like, I just pictured my name in a memorial when they write up the list of Americans and foreign dead in Hawaii. Carl the Cock says, I hate to admit it, but I think Lacey Rocks played herself and lost her money. Yeah, played himself and lost his money, which I think is the funniest thing of all. And now it's a whole thing. Now it's a whole thing to save face, and this is gonna be the funnest thing of all. Let's see. I love this. I hate people. Violet, you got to have a really thick skin, honey. It ain't no big deal. It's survivable. People treat people badly. It's life. You cannot run and hide. You show and you do it. Can I put Sammy the Pooper in a kennel and fly down to see you guys soon? Yeah, the only thing, we're going to be taking off in mid-February. We're going to be gone for 3 weeks. It's going to be a really long 6,000-mile journey. So, yeah, we're always happy to see you. We always open our door to you. You're wonderful. Well, I don't think they're mean, Violet. Most people really just want to know. They don't want to be bullshitted. They want to know what's going on. But information is scarce, and events don't unfold as fast as people want them to. So people get a little flipped out. People get angry about stuff. But 99% of these people are nice, regular people that just, it's a hobby to be on YouTube and to hang out. It's cool. They got friends on there like I do. So, yeah, she's got a good car. I mean, doesn't she got a wild car? I'm so happy she's doing videos. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine, Andrew. Ron said, I'm about to put a new tail light on my boat trail. I'm thinking Rosie would be handy right now. Yes, I would. Run that new wiring. Spirit of Salt says, I'm not convinced Lacey and Non donated anything. Spirit of Salt, I'm going to hold fire on that. But, even if big-headed Lacey Rocks got burned, he'd never be man enough to admit it that he got screwed. So I think that's the funniest thing of all. Everyone traveling, and I just want a place to live and a job. Should jobs be plentiful now, Dartha, down in where are you, Texas, honey? Yeah, Diane's a hot chick with her muscle cars. I love that. Got her scoop, jacked up car. Like ready, baby. Absolutely fun. Did you give Elvis money? I didn't give Elvis money. I gave Elvis money in 2015 when he first did his original fundy for the solar panels. And I think one time we gave $200. I don't know whether it was in 2016 or 2017. I don't recall, because I really didn't hang out on his channel. Didn't hang out on his channel at all until December when all this came down. Because I'm not, like I said, honestly, I liked hanging out with him, but I don't, I work hard. So I think she got her chargebacks, but I think Elvis paid from other people every time I saw other people also. I don't know, but that twit would be the last one, to be honest, on YouTube. So who knows, Rojix? Just stay tuned, right? But there haven't been any massive givebacks yet. Is he hobblecocked? Yeah, he's limping again. That's a long walk today again. I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess so. Happy Meal, and I would want to have that. I'd want to have that factory rail that you have, that step rail. I mean, that's you take that to the Grange meeting, Happy Meal, and you show all the cowboys in West Texas your little rail there, and then pick up your teeth off the ground when they're done looking at it. Let's see. Diane said, "Yeah, fill my V8s or gas guzzlers, but luckily my job is only a 5-minute job." Yeah, that's right. That's great. Andrew says, "I only give Rosie respect." That's why. Yeah, we love having you here. Good times. Good times. Only Elvis knows what came in that donations, ham and egg. I'm not really privy to that. I don't feel like it's my business to. I don't feel like it's my business to dig into that. I only checked it with him to prove that the money was received yesterday, and I did that, and I told him that. He didn't have a problem. My wife was wondering why I was watching this person with huge distractions. No, it's comfortable in the house. I got the fireplace on at 72 degrees. I'm very comfortable. Yeah, but that's a nice car. I really like that, Diane. You really blew me away with that video today. And if you haven't subscribed to Diane C's channel, check it out. She's down in Sherman Oaks down there. Nice gal. Okay, yeah, just check it. Contact me because you can get a little hopper flight out of San Francisco right into Charles Schultz Airport right here in Santa Rosa. And we can do a little more time. So especially if you come in on a Friday or a Thursday, I can maybe take a day off. We're so busy. You're welcome, Diane. I think you're a really cool chick. I'm just really sorry I had to put the Southern California trip on the back burner. It's just too easy. Spirit of Soul says, Rosie, can you say if you think Lacey and I would have had the cash to drop on Elvis? Absolutely. Positively would have had the cash. This person's pretty well to do, I believe. This person has an enormous computer operations, multiple computers and screens, and this person is a real kind of Wizard of Oz behind all the curtains and shit. So yes, would they have the money to drop on that? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, they also have just a shuttle that runs up from the airport there, Andrew, like every hour on the hour. Just brings you right up to Santa Rosa. So it's a really nice thing. Happy Meal, I don't get this Forerunner thing, bro. I mean, it's like, you got a nice truck. I'm telling you, yeah, you can drive down to. I'm telling you, Happy Meal, you got a nice truck. But I mean, man, when you got to do 2 times with your rail in and out, I'm starting to think, what's wrong with this picture, right? I mean, I'm like, it's like that embarrassment you put on for New Year's Eve with finger lobster tails and all the girly frou-frou drinks that you had lined up on your ironing board. This is my bar, an ironing board with I know Tribe was laughing his ass off. Let's see, Ruju said, I did that drive in the summer with my family. The Pacific Coast Highway is amazing. Yeah, it's, line screw, it's like the ghetto, yeah. We just make sure your tires are inflated good. Make sure that the road's all clear. Otherwise, it's you'll be the next video on YouTube of the accidents on there on the street. And we got to make sure it's still dry out back. We don't want anybody getting stuck in the.
It's muddy outside.
It can't be. We haven't had that much rain.
Well, I walk out there, I sink in.
Really? Over where it was last year? Huh. You don't have a regular? Do you have a regular passenger car, Lance? Limes where you can get cheap flights down too from I think from there. So it's no rush if we can't do it. Even spring is even better in springtime because there's a lot more. It's a lot easier to travel around and do stuff. So it's kind of cool. Yeah. Does Jen use the computer in the kitchen when you on? No, she's sitting over there giving herself her bi-weekly estrogen injection. We both do every 2 weeks. Okay, Dartha, I sure will. Dartha said big hugs to you, Missy Jen. So, okay, I don't want to disturb her right now, but Happy Meals like like one of my greatest joys on YouTube is Happy Meal. Happy Meal in his very small little world of Texas. Okay, yeah, bring your car down, and we got the whole Shine Shack out back, and nice accommodations, hot. Got your own shower, you got your own fridge, you got your own place to hang out there. It's real nice. And this time we can go over to the ocean and over there and do some stuff. Hey, yeah, isn't that true, Kelly? Happy Meal is one of the joys on YouTube. He really is. I love to see this guy when he's around. I know Happy Meal. Happy says, Hosey, it's not my fault you embarrassed yourself. I know, it never is, Happy Meal. It never is. So nice to see you, Kelly. Getting ready to go to work? All right, Jen? It's tough sometimes. You hit a nerve. Over there, that's right. Over there. Yeah, we make him blush. Yep, you can. I don't even know. First, we offered that to you the first time, Andrew, but you wanted to sleep in the rig, and that was cool. So it would definitely be the Shine Shack. It's just like Terra. You got the whole place to yourself. You got a lot of privacy. You have your own bathroom. You have its own hot water heater out there. Its own TV. Everything out there. So it's kind of a nice place to be. Showered in the Shine Shack. Yes, yes, yes. We got that out there. So everybody's welcome to come and visit. And I've always loved to see people over there. That's right. You get the garden view, the garden suite down there, overlooking everything. So how's Kelly tonight? Are you working or what are you doing? Yeah, excellent. So we're ready. Ooh, we are ready. We love company here. We can't wait till Tara comes back again this summer. So that's going to be great. Tara wants my peach and coconut pancakes again. That's what she wants. I'm getting ready for work now. Yeah, cigarettes on the patio, right? Andrew, you don't smoke, do you? I can't remember. Does Andrew smoke, Jen?
Yeah.
Oh, he does. Okay. I didn't remember. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's always a beer can out there because Bobby smokes. And there's always. Yeah, smoke outside. That's fine. That's good. Yeah. So that's cool. That's all good. Cigs on the patio. Nothing wrong with that. Bobby always, for years, I don't think Bobby's ever smoked in the house since I've been here since 2011. Bobby's always stepped outside to smoke. That's awesome. Nova Gina says, I quit smoking cigs 2.5 weeks ago. Hey, Patches, how you doing? Nice to see you. Hey, Lisa Carley, nice to see you, beautiful. Well, a lot of people on YouTube smoke. Yeah, how are you doing, Lisa? I'm not sure how many. I mean, I really don't get an idea how many people smoke, but it's kind of hard to say. Yeah, Nova Gina is good. I'm doing my first live stream, so I can't say. Wanted to show you all some love.
Yeah, I enjoyed your.
Thank you, Patches. I'll try to stop over.
Your house building thing.
Oh yeah, the gingerbread. Jen loved watching your gingerbread. Now, did you finish the gingerbread house? Did you finish doing that? Debbie Lynn, hey, coming to you from Greenville, South Carolina.
I did enjoy it so far. The first one side,
I saw the 4 sides. I saw the roof go on, but she lost me when the legs of the gingerbread kids were bitten off. She bit the legs off because she was hungry. I was like, what the fuck, you know? It's like, really? Bit the damn legs off. Hey, King of all things, nice to see you. King of all things on the side chat here. And King of all things is nice Assyrian guy, the real true genuine article from Chicago. Good looking guy and got a beautiful, beautiful girlfriend. You know, the Assyrians, the Armenians, all up over there. They have those girls with the beautiful black hair, very luscious. And I tell you, King, you got it going on. I'll tell you, it's good stuff. I've seen those videos of you. I should have married an Assyrian. You need to stop. Just put them down. You'll feel better. I did. Yeah, King of all things. You're. I asked. I kind of thought you were somebody else, and then Marshall told me who you are. I think it's ultra cool. I went back and stuff. I would love you to come see us, Lisa Carly. We would love to. Anytime you guys are up in the area. There's not as much to see up here. It's called Burnt Toast, California now. It's been pretty much leveled. There's not a lot of businesses and stuff. There's fires tore right across the city and ripped it a new a-hole. So there's really not what it used to be around here. So I'm telling you, Ham and Beggar Elvis, I mean, it's like you look at some of those club videos that Elvis did, and some of those girls are really gorgeous in those Assyrian clubs that they have in Chicago and some of those places. I mean, I told Janet, Elvis's sister, I'd love to go to one of those clubs, baby, and kick it out. Lisa, we would love to see you. We'd put on a nice dinner for you and your husband. Jen would get the tri-tip on the grill, baked potatoes, and the whole shooting match. It's always good to meet people. Got the king of all things too. I'm gonna get something to drink. I want to get. All right. Tell you what, King, it was. How does he think of Camper Van with King of Bulls? Camper, hey, Happy Meal, you got to give credit where credit is due. King of all things has a beautiful. I mean, you see him at the club videos and stuff. He's surrounded by the most gorgeous girls, beautiful figures, and everything. And you got to give credit where it's due. You've got to be honest about shit. You can't bullshit yourself about that. Let's see. Lacey lives rent free, and yeah, she does. We're all in her head, that's for sure. You know. The funniest thing I heard today was Rosie just do it for the views and for to be on the back of Elvis, and I'm like, let's see, the Troll Patrol just showed up a month ago, and I've been on the Elvis train since 2015. Oh, okay. Everybody's laughing their asses off, like, yeah, who's late to the party? Let's see. Diane said, Rosie, I'm going to make a video of me walking 1 block from my apartment to Ventura. Don't do it, Diane. Don't do it. I'm going to tell you, do not do that video, okay? Yes, Lacey's an Indian man. The only reason I say that, Lacey, is don't dox yourself out where you live down in Sherman Oaks. Just go to a distant area. Go to just take a walk on Ventura Boulevard or something like that, and then just walk around there. Don't do anything near where you live would be my best advice for you. So, yeah. Hey, Righty Tighty says Kenny Guy gave Marshall a big check this month, and Kenny Guy's a really nice guy. Kenny Guy has communicated with me, and I consider him a friend of mine. I've not had a lot of time to really talk to Kenny Guy, but he's a guy that's really been deeply involved in the bullshit that's been done, and very quietly and behind the scenes, he works his own little magic on stuff. That's what I mean. The people get in this little star chamber, and they think that they're the only ones in the circle. And meanwhile, on the outside, there's an enormous circle of other people that don't like what they're doing. Number one, they laugh a lot. Number two, and they do a lot of things to help. Number three, that you get inside of this what you call this yes man mentality, and people think that that's the totality of things. Yeah, he's been on there, but you got to remember there's troll Kenny Guy, Kenny G too. There's a lot of trolls around and some other stuff that have zombie toothless whatever, I can't, ZBT, yeah. I'll walk on Ventura here, maybe go inside the new Ralph's supermarket. How do you think Elvis will get his bank account back in the black? Well, the bank, GF, if you had a heavy draw on your account, I would think any bank would just impound the account and just close it. I know that king of all things. I'm shocked at what people think Lacey is too. It just blows me away that they haven't seen enough things over the last couple months to really put the whole picture together, connect the dots. Some people are close, e-bags, Black Death. There's some people that have seen that understand now, and they put the thing together, but they want to just enjoy the ride. So
Lacey Rock said a foreclosure on her house in Malibu 2 months ago, and she's living in her mom's basement.
Yeah, Hammond Beggar, Elvis said, I helped Elvis in 17 with 240, never again.
That's the truth.
Let's see. Hey, Eddie, nice to see you. Yeah, I think they know that, Pablo. They're not as rattled as you are about it. These people have some style. The Bergs is back. Hey, Bergs, how are you? Yes, Lacey. Yeah. I like Lacey's funny. Yeah, I'm on cam. I challenged Lacey to cam up, but she refused to do so. So. Happy Jesus. If Elvis did just sort of agree, he would be dead or in jail. Thank God for the interwebs. Yeah, I think it's funnier that Lacey Rocks fell for it. That's the thing that I think is funny that people are laughing at now. They're not saying it inside a little star cluster, but they're laughing their asses off at it now. Let's see, Berg's Pizza Night. That's it. Berg's Pizza Night on Friday. I've just enjoyed the show. Like I say, I try to be right down the middle. We used to have a Ralph's up here, but they closed it up, Diane. We got Safeway, Albertsons, Lucky's. Oh no, tooth decay rears his head again. Tooth decay on the job. That's it. So, I've just enjoyed the show. I'm not any more a party to it than anybody else is, but I have so much back knowledge, and I have so much time over the years within this very small group of chat rooms that I know the whole composite. Right, Debbie Lynn? Right. Let's see. Lacey Rocks is an Elvis spinoff, not quite as funny as the King. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Lacey's, I don't know. I don't really know what to make of, you're playing a role there constantly, and it's hard to do that. It's hard for Lacey Rocks to maintain character. If you really understood behind the scenes how much Lacey Rocks was doing, you'd be astounded. This person will need a long vacation when this is all done. Yep, that's it. Uncut, raging lunch lady arms. Yeah, Armenia, I'll tell you, king of all things, you look at Elvis's videos and stuff of the club videos in Chicago. And King of All Things is always surrounded by the really beautiful Armenian chicks with the long black hair, nice builds, very solid looking girls, not fat, but just really beautiful. So the new Ralph's is gigantic and is their flagship. It has a sushi bar and full kosher section. That's nice. I'd like to see that when we come through. And Diane, we will be coming through. Be even nicer for us because it'll be spring and summer and we'll be able to spend more time. He wants that crazy guy to find you. What crazy guy? Oh, Carlos Martinez. But Carlos put up the wrong picture of Chicago. Carlos almost lost his troll card on phone. There's been a few mistakes and stuff. No fouls, but it's been funny to see stuff. So. The king of all things is a hoot. I don't even know if he had a jungle room at that time. In 2015, when I went to Chicago, the rig was still relatively younger than it is now, and it was super clean inside. It only had 53,000 miles or something on it, and I don't really think that there was a jungle room at that time. I'm not sure because it's got the pull up front that you use, but he stores stuff up there. I had cushions remade up in mine up there. But yeah, I think the jungle room is more of a like what they call a euphemism than an actual reality. Yeah, Elvis Dingleberry. I don't know about that, but I'm not sure. But people always say, "Did you guys get it on?" When I first went to Chicago, I said no, and and he's a gentleman in real life, and he slept out in his rig, and then he came in for breakfast in the morning. Pumpkin pie. You got to admit, King of All Things is funny as hell. I'll tell you. I just don't know, Happy Jesus. I don't know why he ditched the bathroom. What does that mean, Panna? What does that mean? I'm not sure, Tooth Decay. I hadn't really followed. It's like we just would come together, Vegas, and then go our separate ways again. And I just can't recall what that. But I remember working on the rig, and it was clean. It wasn't smelly. I don't know. I helped put a new water pipe on and get a new water pipe on, and helped. He gooed all the windows up with silicone, and I tried to clean off as much. Plus, there was a leak that was coming in through the roof, and I sealed the leak out there. Man, it was cold. No, I don't. I'm not sure, Hammond Beggar. I'll be checking it out when I go to. I'll be checking it out when I go to Florida. We'll be seeing. I might also hope I can meet R.C. Robertson too and shake his hand. He's somebody I really admire in the community. The absolute perfect gentleman, nice person. And there's a few other people that I'd like to meet too that have communicated to me that not necessarily on my side that would like to meet up and at least say hi, which I thought was really great. Yeah, CamperCon, yeah. Maybe something will come out of that for the future. Maybe, I don't know. I think you need something a little more planning. It sounds like a few hot dogs on a grill at a park, but hey, Hammond Eggerson, nice to see you. Yeah, that's a risk, Hammond Eggerson. That's true. When you got to look over your shoulder, life is not fun. That's why I refuse to do that. Just live in the open and go for it and enjoy your life, and that's fine. There's a lot of great people out there. I've met so many. No, I never had them titties smacked. Never did that. You have to refer that to, I think Kelly, poor Kelly, she's tainted forever now with that. But we have a good time every time we've ever gotten together and stuff. And like I say, in person, you guys get tired of hearing it. But he's always a gentleman. This time he did a lot more to help push Jan. Hey, Kevin Chambers, nice to see you, my friend. How is everything in Texas tonight? So let's see, Debbie Lynn, how's everything down in South Carolina tonight? Doing okay? Well, they can't host a live stream when you are, Rosie. You're doing. Oh, it's okay. I mean, I'm not. I just came on because I was bored. Normally, I go on TR Prepper's Tuesday night chat, but for some reason, he didn't make it on tonight. So I'm just filling time. But GF, honestly, he can put 150 people in his seats. For me, it's a hangout. It's not like you won an Olympic medal. So for me, if I'm just having a hangout, it's fun. I don't think I ever really mentioned viewers. Kevin says 36 degrees. Yeah, I mean it's good. I mean he needs the money a lot more for living and things. I just do it for fun and because like the other people say, Rosie, you're just a chat whore. Yeah, I love to be online and talk to people. It's fun. Yeah, the Bergs has time to make the donut arms. There we go. I think the Friday night's going to be a lot of fun. Whiskey OG. There's a great guy. I love Whiskey OG. Whiskey, I made a comment on your black Strat there, man. It's really really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. That was really cool. I mean, you got some real skills, and it's really nice to hear you play. It's nice when you meet new people on YouTube and they actually do videos and stuff. That's really cool. And then they put up content. And Whiskey OG stumbled into this situation, and now he can't pull out of it. Whiskey OG's like, I gotta wash my hands. These people are just freaks on the bottom of YouTube, and now you're just hooked. Yeah, I love you. You do good content. I loved your guitar. You got some real stuff there. It's good. You're one of the most interesting people that's come along. You and Patches. Yeah, I enjoy it a lot. It's good stuff. Good stuff. You must have a fortune. It'd be nice, Debbie Lynn, if you started doing a hangout. Okay, Rob says Boris finally learned how to play an E chord today. C, G, E minor, E, right? Yeah, I got to hit one of your hangouts, OG. I'm sub to you. I don't know why I didn't see it. I don't think Whiskey would hurt anybody, Pablo. I don't think Whiskey OG is a violent man. I think he's a nice guy. Most people in NorCal are pretty cool. They're not really ass kickers and stuff. So, you got to remember some years ago when I was out in Chicago and Fearless Patriot Tim McKenna. Elvis was really nervous about meeting Tim McKenna. We drove down to his place from Chicago, and he was a perfect gentleman, and those guys got along good. Tim opened up his doors to us. He took us out to eat, showed us his beautiful Class A RV, met his beautiful girlfriend Lori, went out to have a great steak, chicken, and all that stuff. I mean, that is really good. Did you ever hear a website from the 90s called Hear Me? I used to go on cam there with Dollop, and it was way ahead of its time. Sounds like it. Sounds like it, Diane. No, I didn't really hear that. MySpace was the first real social, AOL and MySpace. You have to talk to Tribe about the MySpace. Tribe thinks that YouTube will become the MySpace of 2021. So they'll just be tumbleweed blowing across the screen. There won't be anybody here anymore. Well, Pablo, you have to say one thing. King of all things is very loyal. He's incredibly loyal. He's on every hangout. He stands up for things, and he never wavers. It's not a bad thing, Yeah, T-Berg says, I took an elevator from the penthouse to the outhouse. Yeah, Whiskey OG's not a hater. I don't know why people would think that Whiskey OG. You can look at Whiskey OG's videos, and you know he's like the chillest guy around up there in NorCal. NorCal people are like that. JK NoCal's the same way. I mean, JK NoCal could kick 90. JK NoCal is a big guy, big dude. And he could kick 99% of the people's asses that hang around these chat rooms. But JK would never lift a finger to anybody. Let's see. I don't know, Pablo. I just think, you know, YouTube's a big place. We have room for everybody on YouTube. It's what makes it fun. I mean, if people disappear because they're out of the ordinary, then it's not, then YouTube has much less flavor to it, much less fun. Where would people go if Elvis was gone tomorrow? Where would it be on to the next tater that's out there that's doing, you know, asking for money? But actually, it's driving the money asking underground now. People are doing more PayPal and all that. People are doing more giving like behind the scenes. Lacey Rocks is in the house tonight. Oh boy. Hey Jonathan Guest, nice to see you. Nice to see you, honey. Oh yeah, Pablo. I want people to have fun in here. I'm not into booting people and kicking people out. I got a thick skin. I mean, I'm right down the middle on this thing, but you know, I have met Elvis in person. I just don't want to see somebody's life be totally destroyed and lose ads. You know, I only get one AdSense for life, and you never get another one. I mean, it's really hard. You know, you can bring back a channel, but you can't bring back that AdSense. So when that goes, it's game over. So that's a big thing. That's a command decision. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much for that. Let's see. Panda says Whiskey had a video of a car he got for an ounce of 420. Great bid. Now this is what I don't understand. How do you get a car for an ounce? Does it have wheels? Does it have an engine? Does it have a drivetrain? Does it have a transmission? Does it have 2 fucking doors on the thing? Yes or no? Huh? This is what I don't understand. Of course, I've not seen that video. I haven't gone back to the whole Whiskey OG. How do you do that? How do you do that? What's on the menu Friday, Kevin? We're going to be making a Berg's pizza. We're going to change it up a little bit on Friday night. We're going to cook a pizza. So that's going to be interesting. I'm going to start the dough on Thursday, and then Friday we're going to make a nice pizza. We're going to put it on the tray and fire it up. We're going to make some nice homemade sauce for the top of it. We're going to do it a little bit of a different way so it doesn't get all oily and greasy and everything. So yeah, Lacey's a hard fighting, hard driving, hard punching chick on here. I told Lacey who you are, king of all things too, that you are in Chicago. I told Lacey all you have to do is go back and look at the club videos and you can see. The moonshine is all on the old videos. I'm not doing moonshine anymore. It's just too much work. Vegas Vixen, how you doing, honey? Nice to see you. I think Elvis will probably be on later. Corey, he's usually on. But about what, Lacey? About what? You can see the club videos right there. I don't know what Lacey's going on about. It says, Rosie, you're a liar. Hey, Jalen, how you doing? Just depends what's in them. Some of them, if they don't cook them right, you know, like you don't want it, Jalen. You don't want an omelet on a cruise ship. Everybody's grabbing those tongs and pulling that shit. Jalen's like, oh yeah, we went on a cruise, and man, we all got the norovirus from that. There's fucking breakfast. Oh boy, that's funny. Hey JN, how are you doing tonight? How are you doing? Must have been some good. Yeah, I'm wondering what was so special about that you get a car for an ounce. I mean, that's a hell of a trade. Mike J, how you doing, brother? Nice to see you. I know, Jalen, that's unbelievable. That I'm not really much on omelets either, Jalen. And I did a video this morning warning people about the flu. Like if you go to a buffet, wrap a napkin around the tongs that you hand. I mean, you see kids doing that and wiping, all putting their hands down their pants, and then they're picking up food and putting it back into the thing. Jeez, it's really gross. Mike J, how are you doing, brother? Nice to see you. Mike J in here. I'm very honored tonight to see Mike J. Mike J is a legend. Mike J is a very, very nice person. I know it's bad, Debbie Lynn. If I stood at a Chinese buffet and the kid's just going like this, and then he's handling the thing, he's dropping his stuff, then he's picking it up and he's putting the food back in, throwing the food back in the food things under the heat lamp. And I'm like, whoa. His mom's just standing there watching him do it. And I was like, what the hell? Yeah, farting into bourbon chicken and stuff. And basically, Jalen, that's correct. You're out of here. I can't eat that. I can't do that at all. Yeah, pay your taxes, huh? What do you think about that, King? But, you can see his videos on some of the club vids. You can see King of all things. He's got a beautiful, I think he dates several girls, but I saw one in his video. Yeah, Debbie Lynn. So some people have a buffet glove. They put a little cotton glove on and they go down the line and they pick their food up. And other people just put a paper towel around. Now, I think the kid's name was Pablo or Juan. Rob. Hey, Helen, how are you doing? Helen wants to take my head off. Rosie, how could you do that? Let's see, Lisa Carley said, when I was on Princess Cruise, the cooks put things on your plate. You're not allowed to touch anything. That's the best way to do it. Let's see, Smooth says, the King went shopping in the junkyard again today with Lacey's money. Yeah, Lacey's money is deep into it. You can bet that. Yeah. I heard that he got, which is nice for the rig, some pop-out windows, because I never liked the ventilation in the coachmans on there. They're just, you couldn't even open the windows. Hi, Kat. You couldn't even open the windows. Of course you're welcome. I don't block anybody. We don't always see eye to eye, but I don't have anything, I don't dislike you, Kat. So we don't always have to agree on shit, but we're nice to each other. So, King, be nice. Lady in the house, please, 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 please. That footage of King Dolphin giving mouth mugs. He's got a nice girlfriend out there. I'll tell you that. But it's very nice. You're welcome, Kat. I just wanted Smooth to comment on those windows. Yeah, Helen's like, I'm going to leave you alone. I think you've learned your lesson. I have. I tell people, keep your mouth shut next time, Helen. Oh, Lord. All right. Oh. Are you a video and hangout? I am. Just this time period here. It's winter time, T-Bergs. I'm sure pretty soon it'll just drop back to maybe a Friday night and a Saturday night. But for now, it's fun to come on and just hang out a bit. I figure the other guys are having their hangouts running, so I have a hangout running too. It's fun. I don't have anything I have to really do. Cleaned out the shop. Yeah, we're going to go shopping for some outerwear tomorrow, some North Face stuff to go out. I think we're going to go clamming and stuff. Yeah. I'm not sure, Pablo. I think it's kind of the other way around. That Lacey Rocks is obsessed with Marshall. I don't think she can get Marshall out of his head. Let's see. Glam says, Rosie, question. You mentioned your black cinema cam. I looked it up, but they have many models. Which do you use? All right, this one has the really wide dynamic range to it. 14 stops of dynamic range. This is the Blackmagic Pocket PCC, Pocket Cinema Camera. This is the one I use, and this shoots raw, which means you can color grade it, and you can do so much with it. And the dynamic range, thank you, Kat, I appreciate it. Yeah, I got nominated for the London International Film Festival for short documentary. So this is an awesome camera. I used this a little bit. No, it's very hard to use, Kat. It's very hard to use. I'm not going to kid you unless you're used to using lots lookup tables and your things like that. This is an incredibly difficult camera to use, and it's frustrating. And thank you, Lisa. It's brutal to use this camera. I'm going to tell you. I'd rather see you get a Sony RX100 or something like that. That's going to take good video right out of the box and have no problem at all. Because this thing is a killer. Well, we add the blue tint. I put the blue tint on, and I make things cinematic by adding the cinema bars on the top and the bottom, and then I color grade it. I add a little bit of blue. I desaturate it and turn the contrast down a little bit, so you feel like it's a theater kind of look to it. So this is about $1,000. This one. And then if you buy the DaVinci Resolve color grading software, it's about $300. So it's quite an investment. But for wide dynamic range, this Blackmagic Cinema is the one that makes all the Hollywood color grading computers and workstations and stuff. So it's really good, really good. So, but it's really, Kat, it's really hard to use. Thank you, King. It's an exceptional. The thing is, you also have to have all the 4/3 lenses that go on that too. So there's a lot of lenses that I carry around with me and stuff. So thank you, Mike J. I really enjoy 14 stops of dynamic range. I'll know in February, Kat. I also did a couple for Las Vegas, Cinematic Las Vegas, Cinematics San Francisco with Tara. That trip. Cinematic Lake Tahoe, you may enjoy that. Just put Cinematic Lake Tahoe. I think you'll enjoy that one too. Yeah, Rob's been nominated for a bottom of YouTube channel with 0 content. But Rob, I love it when you're here. You're one of the greatest people and the joys and gems in my life when you're around. You've been here since the 2015 tour. No, you can just put like Cinematic Tahoe, Lake Tahoe in there, or Cinematic San Francisco. Just put Cinematic, one search word, and all the cinematic ones will come up there. Oh. Kat, this is the one I principally use for most of my work. It's the Olympus OMD EM5 Mark II. It's about 3 years, been out for about 3 years, but it's Olympus. This thing has in-body stabilization to it. It's amazing. I do all my videos walking around the Bellagio. Great telephoto with stabilization. So it really, really works out well. So this is the one that I use most of the time for that. Thank you, Kat. I was really surprised that the international film groups picked that video up on the Santa Rosa fire. Yeah, it was really, yeah, it's got a lot of lenses. These Olympus lenses are outstanding for this. So I'm trying to do more photography and videography for the road. I think it's better than Canon because it has the stabilization. Canon has a little bit of better color, but for image stabilization, when you can't have a tripod, this is amazing. This is just amazing. And yeah, it really, this is my telephoto. So when I'm outside the, when I'm in the Bellagio and I'm shooting like inside of Tiffany's, I can use the telephoto and kind of get the girl at the counter explaining jewelry to people and those kind of shots. Or the showgirls out there in their outfits and stuff. They're very beautiful. So it makes it nice. All right. Yeah, Santa Rosa's destroyed. It's wrecked, Kat. There's nothing left here. There's 6,000 homes burned to the ground in 6 hours. I mean, it was the costliest and deadliest wildfire in U.S. history. Have you bought Amway products? You know, when I was back in the 70s, Chicken, there was people that did Amway, like distributors, but I don't think, oh, I'm not, Kat. You want to see a good videographer? Look up Peter McKinnon. Peter McKinnon is a master. This guy went from 0 to 1 million subs in 1 year. Peter McKinnon. You want to learn how to be a videographer? I'm not shit. This guy, these people know what they're doing. His stuff will blow you away. My stuff looks like Sunday school crap. So I still have the, I don't have the RV, Mike. I have a little van that we used to travel. I can't really put Jen in an RV anymore. So most of our time will be in a hotel. So, but, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, King. I just try to respect the ladies on here is all. You know, Kat and I have always gotten along pretty good. Yeah, do they have Avon ladies? I think that they still do. Kat's a tough broad, though. I'll tell you that. All right. Oh boy. Okay. Oh. Looks like King has got a few things to get off of his chest tonight. Let's see. Is Berg still here? Anybody making bets on Philadelphia and New England in the Super Bowl? What do you guys think? Yeah, Peter McKinnon, Swamp Pick knows Peter McKinnon stuff is just off the hook. He went to Iceland. He hung out with Casey Neistat. He, you know, from 0 to 1 million subs in a year. I mean, it's he's an amazing guy. Oh, okay. Mike J said, unfortunately, the Pats. I kind of like to see Philly, Pablo. You know, I'm kind of like with you. Philly's never won a Super Bowl. So I'm like, the time is now. Hey, Joners, nice to see you. Dialectic says, why isn't Elvis doing a live stream? He'll probably be on later tonight. I'm not sure. Sometimes he would live stream. I'd already be in bed, and he'd be doing it at midnight here, like 3 a.m. on the East Coast. So, yeah, Tom Brady wins everything. But I tell you, did you think Philadelphia looked pretty impressive, Mike J? Did you think Philadelphia looked like a wrecking machine? Yeah, righty tighty said Brady can't lose, huh? Righty tighty, did you see that fourth quarter? I thought the Jags had it, and here comes Brady, 10 yards and out. The little flare passes, just starts killing, the secondary in there. Yeah, it's still too early, Dialectic. It was it was a good game of the year, unless you're a Jags fan. I have a friend down there, Jalen. I felt bad for Jalen. We really thought she's a sister like me, and I really felt bad that choked it up in that last quarter on there. So I'm not sure, Mike J, because that was like a second string quarterback. You know, if they just it looked crazy tough, Swamp Pick, didn't it? Didn't his Philadelphia defense look crazy? I mean, it was really tough. Yeah, I know the Jags QB, Bartle or whatever, he's like a Flacco. I mean, sometimes you can win, but he's certainly not in the league with Tom Brady or Drew Brees, people like that. Yeah, he's not a starter. Yeah. So getting ready for baseball season. Phil, thanks for stopping by. Okay. Yeah, I don't have blue wrenches here, Dialectic, so people are allowed to just flame me up, which they often do. Yeah, Flacco's only good in playoffs. See, I'm a Baltimore gal, so I really liked. Thanks, King. Yeah, Bortles is better than most. I remember in 2000 when the Ravens won their first Super Bowl. They had can't remember his name. It was the defense that got him, but the quarterback was a pretty weak guy. I can't remember who in the hell it was. I met him in Reno. He showed me a Super Bowl ring. I can't remember. Yeah, that's the way. Mike J, is your team the 49ers? Because that's my team now. I'm a 49ers fan and Oakland Raiders. Trent Dilford, thank you, Tom. Yeah, Trent Dilford was no kind of quarterback, but he wears a Super Bowl ring, the 2000 Ravens, right? I mean, the defense was just smothering. So yeah, Flacco killed Brady in Boston. Yeah, he can put a big game together. Mike J, so it's cool. I'm a 49ers fan too. I really am. We really got a great coach. Did you see the season instantly turned around when they got Garoppolo? I mean, instantly, boom, boom. That season just 180 right there. Long time Niners fan. Nice. Really nice. Yeah, it was robbery, Pablo. I agree. And now they're going to declare Jimmy a franchise player. Woo! Hey, Jonathan, not much new. Ray Lewis and Ed Reed, that's it. Yeah, they were just smothering. You know, it's amazing how often a great defense will win a Super Bowl takeaways. You think of Baltimore's always had really stiff defenses. The Steelers. That's it. King says I was rooting for the underdog. Yeah, the Rams did great, Diane. They did outstanding. They just got a big job filling up that Coliseum and stuff down there. Yeah, my daughter went to a game down there. Second round pick at that. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, Saints and Pats. King, what about the Bears? Are you a Bears fan or are you more of a hockey fan? Yeah, Breeze and Brady. What do you think, King? Are you more of a hockey fan, football fan, or you like the Cubbies? I mean, you're a real Chicago man. Yeah, the Rams were super surprising. They just came out of the gate like a house on fire this year. Yeah, my daughter got to go, and she also went to the Rose Bowl game. Okay, King says I am, but they suck. Oh, you have basketball, the Bulls. Yeah, good stuff. King, you remind me, I could see you sitting with your beautiful girlfriend courtside, like like Scottie Pippen and his girlfriend used to sit there after he retired, right? Or Jack Nicholson out there, you know. Yeah, no fans in the seats. I know, Mike J. uh, Rob, basketball's pretty cool. Yeah, well, one daughter's there, one's in New York City now, Diane. Woo, King said, woo. You know what I'm saying, King? Courtside, there's the King styling and profiling. Got his beautiful Assyrian girlfriend next to him, right? She's got her hot blue silk dress on there, coming down like Kim K. College basketball is good too. I love college basketball. I love basketball too, Mike J. And we've been really spoiled by gonna be lit. That's it, King. And Mike J, good stuff. Yeah, Duke. I grew up with Maryland, Pablo. Those legendary Duke Maryland games in the ACC. Basketball would just be fighting it out there. Good stuff. I mean, the ACC is basketball. Let's face it. Duke, North Carolina, NC State, Virginia, Terps. That's it. Yeah, the LA Chargers got some serious, marketing issues and stuff. It just doesn't ring my bell. Fast and hard hitting. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to bail out of here. I need to help Missy Jen get washed up tonight. It's going to be a short one tonight. I want to thank you guys for coming back down and spending a couple hours. I got a few things to do to get ready for tomorrow. But thank you so much for coming in. King, thanks for stopping by. And Wing Bull Mafia, thank you. And Dialectic, Diane, Pablo, everybody, thanks for coming in. And try to see you guys maybe tomorrow evening. Have a great one.